on lion grounds. Blue guardians down the heart, lights and fury in the sky. Zoids leads the iron pride. Roar of thunder, sound of torch, roar stand steady, battle floor. Blue guardians fight for peace, red muses stir the beast. Warriors of steel decide the fate, on Zoidstar no time to wait. Planet echoes with their wrath. Warriors treading metal path. Shadows dance in neon flash. Laser beams ignite the night. Iron claws in desperate fight. Moonlight breaks the crimson light. Lords defend with courage steel. SUBTITLES leaves no chance to kneel. Fury of the heart keep bleeding. Zoidstar leads the iron pride. Roar of thunder, sound of charge. Roar stand steady, battle floor. Well, mutants stirred up, beat the beast. Then mutant, Organics fight for peace. Where people stir the beast. Warriors of steel decide the fate. Sharp fire flames and jumping steel jaws. Cut the mechanized beast with metal claws. Pilot at the controls and flames in his hands. Arosaurer charges across the land. Blazing fire shoots from his metallic claws. Arosaurer, the Arosaurer roars. Combat machine of the Havoc army. Arosaurer will keep the Republic free. Arosaurer, the Imperial, crush, burn, and rend. There's of materials made with digital code and cereals. The Arosaurer snacks are trivials. Arosaurer fight the Imperials, crush, burn, and rend. There's with materials made with digital code and cereals. The Arosaurer snacks are trivials. The Helical, the Arosaurer fight, showed us the nemesis our Zoid might. Forming the core of our Zoid infantry, these monster machines Zoids will keep us free. The never end blast off what we fight on, for the Gaddles empire now comes upon. The bloody Arosaurers in white and grey, bloody steel armored Zoid beat seize the day. Arosaurer, fight the Imperials, crush, burn, and rend. There's of materials made with digital code and cereals. The Arosaurer next are trivials. But now a new Zoid war we must rebuild. The Arosaurers again take to the field, colored in steel and turquoise metal frame. These Zoid and Zoids will make our claim. Arosaurer, like the Imperials, crush, burn, and rend. There's of materials made with digital code and cereals.